Hello and welcome to OPM Now, where we look at the activities of the Prime Minister and your government. I'm Naomi Francis. This week on OPM Now, we give you a roundup of the PM's working visit to the United States, which included meetings with the U.S. Vice President and the Secretary of State. Statin reports economic growth of 6.7% in the fourth quarter of 2021, and Tourism Ministry urges eligible individuals to register for the Tourism Workers Pension Scheme. These and more stories coming up right now.
Together, we can create a safer Jamaica for our children. We need to get the guns and save our country.
Prime Minister Andrew Holness, during his working visit to the U.S. capital, Washington, D.C., met with several high-ranking U.S. government officials, to include the U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris and the Secretary of State Anthony Blinken. The parties discussed bilateral relations and strengthening partnerships for human capital development.
We are now at a point where we can pivot to other areas of our economic and social development, our human capital development. Jamaica has been a net exporter of talent to the United States. And I think our long-standing people-to-people relationship with migration back and forth would have been mutually beneficial. But Jamaica is in a state now where its growth potential, its growth horizon could potentially be limited by its human resource development. And this is an area in which we want to explore ways in which we can further partnership.
The Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, is reporting an official estimated growth of 6.7% during the fourth quarter of 2021 compared with the same period of 2020. Statin says the economy continues to show positive signs of recovery with the relaxation of some COVID-19 containment measures. The services industry recorded the highest increase of 9%, with the hotels and restaurants sectors growing by 79.5%. The Minister of Agriculture and Fisheries, the Honourable Colonel Charles Jr., is calling for greater integration of climate-smart and sustainable agricultural practices in the improvement of the region's food security. He was speaking at the 37th Food and Agricultural Organization Regional Conference for Latin America and the Caribbean, which was concluded last Friday in Ecuador.
We have to continue that fight. We have to have a united voice as ministers with a focus on agriculture, understanding that climate action is not an option, understanding that one hurricane can wipe out all of our crops, understanding that the pollution, plastic pollution, and contamination of our marine spaces is going into the fish that we eat, understanding that in our countries, building resilience is not just a catchphrase.
The Tourism Minister, the Honourable Edmund Bartlett, is appealing to all eligible persons working in the tourism sector to register with the Tourism Workers Pension Scheme. Minister Bartlett described the scheme as all-embracing and announced that 10,000 workers have so far registered since the launch in February. He also commended Sagicor on the over $43 million earned since taking over the fund.
But we want to urge more workers to register, more workers to get hold of the application forms, go online and apply online, and let us meet the target of getting to 350,000 workers, employers, self-employed people, that is, as well as ordinary folks who are just connected in tourism in one way or another, because this is one of the schemes that is so embracing.
And Minister Bartlett has welcomed the decision by American Airlines to introduce twice-weekly non-stop flights from Miami to the Ian Fleming International Airport in Boscobel, St. Mary. He says the decision justifies the vision key stakeholders have had for the airport's expansion. Minister Bartlett also identified the move as a game changer for Jamaica's tourism industry, particularly the Ocho Rios area, which has long awaited the kind of development. AA4007 will begin calls at the Ian Fleming International Airport beginning November 5 this year. And that's it for OPM Now. Please remember to follow the Prime Minister on all socials at Andrew Holness JM and on YouTube at Andrew Michael Holness/JM. And don't forget to look out for OPM Now every Monday at 6 p.m. on all socials. Catch you next week and stay safe.